Hi, I'm Steve Last. Let's talk about 3 dry anaerobic digestion plant secrets. While the anaerobic digestion industry has been creating wet anaerobic digestion plants, and the public have become familiar with the characteristic domed circular digesters of wet anaerobic digestion, there is another type of AD, which has remained largely a secret, that is dry anaerobic digestion. 1. Dry anaerobic digestion process plants look nothing like the well-known iconic large dome tanks of wet anaerobic digestion reactors. In fact, it would be hard to spot a dry AD plant anywhere, unless you were told about it in advance. These biogas-producing plants are nevertheless in use around the world, and the numbers are growing. 2. The dry AD process takes place in tunnels, as shown on the cover of our book. Here, or in huge slowly rotating tubular, horizontally mounted drums, or tunnels, are used instead of the wet AD system's large tanks, plus the pipes and pumps used in dry anaerobic digestion to move the organic feed material through the system are much less obvious. 3. At dry anaerobic digestion facilities you will see front-end loading shovels, portable feed elevators, and similar wheeled plant in use to move the waste around. Pumps and tanks are used, but are less complex and smaller size than for the equivalent wet process. The advantage of this so-called secret process is that it produces biogas from solid organic wastes in the solid form. Water is still essential to the process, but there is less of it used. It is usually added as part fresh water and part recycled liquid from the process, which is known as digestate. The digestate and water mixture drives the process reaction, and the result is biogas and digestate, just the same as in wet AD processes. These dry anaerobic digestion processes have been developed in the background, while the wet processes have been stealing all the publicity. Dry digesters, designed so far, have a lower conversion rate for the cubic meters of biogas created per unit weight of organic feed material than wet systems. At first sight, that's a disadvantage. However, these dry systems generally consume less water and produce much less digestate. That can be an advantage. It can reduce digestate disposal costs and be a good thing for economic operation, as many of these system operators would have difficulties in selling their liquid digestate, or even giving it away. This lower volume can save operators money and lead to a more viably profitable plant. There is another dry AD selling point as well, and that is part of the secret. Read our book to find out more, but let us just say, for now, that it is to do with the diminishing availability of low-cost, liquid-phase, organic waste materials. This is occurring as competing AD plant operators and the rising numbers of anaerobic digestion plants in use begin to deplete the available feedstock sources. There is much more in our book. Our book is a free PDF download, so you have nothing to lose when you click on the link below and get your copy. Click on the link below, or type in anaerobicdigestion.com/dryad, and we'll see you there. Enjoy your book.